Hee-haw! Hello and welcome back to Marine for TCG. My name is Joe. Drink of the day is Monster Lando Norris edition. And in OP14, they've printed a couple little buffs for our boy, our girl, whatever Ivankov wants to be, Ivankov. The main new card we've gained is this Shiryu. Bounce anything at the cost of your entire hand. The fact you get to choose, pretty cool. Just bouncing anything. It's like a red rock on a stick. Sort of. And this card is good. And this is the only real reason we're playing the deck again. This, and also this Hanyabal, which gives you a really, like, insane god curve on odds. This guy's a blocker. On play, trash 3, then you play a 6-cost impel down type character. So ideally, you want to be going into your 5-Don turn with exactly 4 cards in hand. You draw for turn. That's your 5th one. Then you're going to go Ivankov into Inazuma. You'll have 0 cards in hand. Incredible. You get to draw 2 with Ivankov and draw 2 with Inazuma. What a treat. And this is really the only good target off the Hanyabal. We also have this Luffy. He's okay. Bouncing 4s and gaining double attack. Not too bad. And the double attack can actually be quite clutch in the odd situation. But this is very much your backup. You need Inazuma to be drawing 4. Because when you're drawing 2, it's just not consistent enough. This is like mandatory to see. In the games where you don't see this, you might as well just scoop it up and go and eat some lunch. Because you're not going to be consistent enough. With just like the Luffy and then draw 2, sure hope I should see Shiryu. The rest of this deck is trying to make that game plan as consistent as possible. I've also got the 7-cost Ivankov just as like a backup. If you don't see Hanyabal on 5, well, you might see Ivankov on 7. And then this can also play out Inazuma or Luffy. You can also draw you a couple of cards, which is fine. The last new card I guess we'll go first is Jinbei. Jinbei is a backup Ivankov. In certain situations where your opponent is only playing a 7 or less, this can be better because it has Rush. And the only way this has Rush is obviously in combination with the stage, which, I mean, this stage is crazy. Every turn, draw 1, trash 1, and then you can trash more to get your leader effect online if you would need to. But usually this is just a draw 1, trash 1, which is insane. Like, Sakazuki had a trash 1, draw 1. This is miles better. And also functions to give you Jinbei Rush. I've not used Jinbei much, to be honest. You might see him in one of the games in this video. Did he save me? I don't know, you'll have to watch and find out. But the card's okay. It's literally just backup of Ivankovs. If I could run 6... Shiryus. If I could run 6 Shiryus, I always would. Everything else in the deck is trying to make you survive as long as possible, because you want to counter out early to just have a bunch of buffers of lives. Because when you're drawing 4, like, you play the Shiryu, you draw up to 4 with the Inazuma, like, you don't know what you're going to find. You could draw 4 breaks. It's unlikely, but you could. So you need your lives to be high at the start of the game, so you don't just die. You also are incentivized to counter with the cards in your hand, because this trashes everything anyway. And even if you were to play like the Jinbei, you still get to draw 4, so your hand's not usually very much higher than that. And yeah, the rest of this deck is just trying to make you consistent. Buggy, Impel Down Searcher, we're always playing this. Searches Hanyabal, Inazuma, Ivankov, Shiryu, your stage. Seeing this in your opening hand, you're never too upset. Then I've got 4 of the Pedro, because it's a 1/1/1k blocker. We always have 4 or less cards in our hand, except like very, very early game, sometimes. So this Pedro is something you can drop alongside Shiryu, or alongside your Hanyabal if you were to play this on 6, to just play early, cheaply, and then he is a blocker. In the same vein, I've got 2 of the Carrot. This can stack your deck, give you a tiny bit more consistency in seeing your combo. And then this can just be 1,000 powers for your leader later on. You can leave her on the board. You go back to 4 cards, and then it's like you've got a 5th card in your hand. What a treat. Only on 2 of those, though, because I also have a couple of Duvals. He stacks the top 3, and he's a blocker. Like, the Carrot gives you 1k and only costs 1, so it's slightly easier to play. But the Duval is a better effect in being a blocker, so you could swap one of these for the other if you really want to. In terms of 2Ks, I've got Kaya. Again, consistency. If you don't see your combo, you instantly lose. At least that's what it feels like to me. So that's why I've got Kaya. I don't want to play Kaya because she is a neg 1, but you can. And if you've not seen your Shiryu after your Inazuma stuff and you draw a Kaya, then, you know, Kaya can also help you get towards your Shiryu. For Nami, and this is a very specific reason, what 2Ks you run in this deck don't really matter. Like, you're never really playing out Buggy to find a 2K, so the fact that none of our 2Ks are impelled down, I don't care. Why I'm running this is because of 3-cost Tashigi. This one. And yes, this is like an insane high roll. If you have Nami and Shiryu in your hand, you can use Nami to boop the Tashigi and Shiryu to boop whatever it is. A 9-cost Mihawk. I don't know. Whatever they've played. Yes, this is a high roll, obviously, but you can also just dump this if they play the Tashigi early. It's always online. We always have 3 or less cards in hand, or often have 3 or less cards in hand. Okay. But like I say, what 2Ks you run don't matter, so you want cheap ones or ones that have game-winning effects. And game-winning effects, look no further than Hina. She can deny Walkyrie. She can deny Marco. I feel like we're just going to lose to Emu anyway, but Marco is relevant. And also 4-cost Boa, right? Boa's playing that now, so Hina, not bad. If you draw her either off your Inazuma or off stage, she can be a win con. And that's why I've sort of gone for these very high like power spike 2Ks. Kaya for consistency, Nami for giga high roll. Can also boop chump blockers as well. Like if you see a Koshiro blocker, I guess not many other chump blockers. The 3-cost ones that Boa sometimes plays, the 3-cost Boa and Salami, you can get rid of them with Nami. And then Hina to turn off blockers and win the game. Finally, 2-0 cost. This is Impel down, so if you really need to buggy for counter, maybe you'll find Gum Gum Rain. But more so, this just, when you draw this off your Inazuma effect at the end of your turn, this can turn like an excess Jinbei, a random shitty Ivankovs, the Luffy if you don't need him. It can turn them into a 2K, so it's great. How much experimentation is there to do with this list? I don't think much. You can mix up with these little low costs. You can maybe run more Gum Gum Rains, more Carrots, more Duvals. I really like the Pedro. I think the Pedro is brilliant. Being able to just play this for one feels incredible. This package here from Hannibal to Jinbei, I don't think is negotiable. If you want to cut the Jinbei, I mean, I guess, but then you literally have 4 payoffs. And whilst the Jinbei doesn't add a lot, to me that's just not enough. Maybe you could play Red Rock as well. It's another option. Raging Tiger, I suppose. But yeah, I think this deck's just a bit of fun. It's not super serious. You're not... Nobody's going to be taking this to a regional unless they're sure the world's biggest Ivankov fan. I mean, with a face like this, who wouldn't be? But this deck is very good fun. Very gambly. You're just going to see what you draw and play what you got. Did slightly better than expected, but not a serious deck, but a very fun one. Take to your locals. We're going to Mihawk. I'm definitely taking it first off of him. No. I mean, slightly too many Inazumas perhaps, but Hannibal Inazuma is in fact what we're looking for. Nothing on 3 is also what we're looking for, I suppose. But that's okay. Peroni. Very nice. Clearly no boat. It's always nice when they don't find the boat. 5-cost Chigi. Yeah, we can't remove that. A double Han, I don't think is very interesting. On this video on turn, I quite like to play out like chump blockers and things. But when you ain't got it, you ain't got it. What am I going to do? Depending on how big he swings, we might counter out. We need 5 cards in hand total. So yeah, we can 0-cost this if it's just 7 now. That's good. We can 0-cost away. It literally doesn't matter. And then, so we'll just 0-cost this, and then we'll Hannibal the top deck and 2 Inazumas to play out another Inazuma. Yep. 0-cost, discard Hannibal, buff, resolve. And then we've got a very simple play next turn. Go for 5. The only card we didn't want to draw there is Shiryu, because we want to chain Shiryus as much as possible. Hit him with the 5, see what he does with that. Then we'll keep it simple. Hannibal into Inazuma, and we hope our Inazuma doesn't get dealt with. But on 6, he probably won't. Counters out with that. Interesting. Hannibal. 1, 2, 3. 1. End of turn. Draw 4. Incredible. We've got a Shiryu. We don't actually have a good play for next turn. Must be said, we don't have one. Yeah, we don't have... Well, I mean, we just trashed all of our Inazumas, to be fair. But we have just trashed all our Inazumas, but we don't have anything, really. This only hits 5, so you can only freeze Hannibal. We at least get to attack with the Inazuma, which is cool. He's going to swing fairly large here, and we will be taking, so we have nothing else anyway. So, not the worst. If he swings 5-6, we'll counter one of them. Just goes 8, that's fine. Let's go with that. Let's go with the Cameland, see what we get. Draw 1. That would have been nice. We could have played that. What are we playing? I guess we're playing Duval and Carrot. I guess we are. Then next turn I might Jimbei, honestly. It's always awkward, right? Yeah, it's always awkward. I think we're never playing... I mean, we can literally never play 2 Shiryus, so we'll get rid of 1. Like, that's just impossible. Then I guess we go... We could have played that and then gone Duval. There's nothing I'm looking for, though, right? Not after playing a Duval, because we're down at 4. Because after playing a Carrot, we'd be at 5. We could maybe find Hannibal, but there's nothing to play off it, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go with the Carrots. We're going to draw... are we going to draw cards? We're actually not going to draw cards this turn. Yeah, it is. It's really, really big brain, I think, and my brain's small. If we can commit to Shiryu next turn, we can chain another Shiryu, which is probably the main aim. Yeah, so let's just put the... Something we want to trash. Start placing on top. We'll go Ivankov, Shiryu, Kaya. It doesn't really matter the order of these 2. In fact, just in case I messed up the stack, let's do it that way. Then we'll go, what, 7, 8? No, not that. 7, 8. And then we'll play out the Duval. I mean, I don't hate aggression here. I don't hate it. We'll probably get 1 event and then 1 life. Or 2 cards, 1 life. Either's fine. But yeah, it's like an assemble the pieces kind of deck. And unfortunately, we've kind of drawn too much of our top end very early. Just give us a Shigi and a Bonney. That is a card I do not want to see ever. I never want to see that card in my life. Then we'll go 8. And then we'll go with the Duval. I imagine he takes this one. Yeah. Duval. Yeah, just return them as they are. And then that's your turn. Yeah, and unfortunately we don't get to draw any cards, but it's okay. We also can't counter anything because our hand is 3 bricks. But we do have a blocker and another blocker. Depending on what he does here. This is just a 1k for our leader. Yeah, rest of the Duval. That's fine. I don't think we can save this, unfortunately. And it is really unfortunate. It is indeed unfortunate. Oh, he goes here. We can save it. Incredible. No blocker, resolve. No trigger. Carrots. Carrots okay, though. We can dump that alongside Shitty. 9 here. No, that's... He's also a blocker. Don't forget. Yeah, we knew about that. We know this is Shiryu on top. So we'll go with 1 Don Carrots. This is fine. It doesn't matter. Yeah. We'll draw on them all anyway in a minute. We're going to go with a Shiryu. As much as I don't hate the Jimbei, the fact that we don't get the bounce, I think, makes it too bad. And then, yeah, we'll just go 5 leader. Like this, get rid of that. Then we'll go 7 leader. And then we're going to draw... We're drawing like 2 2Ks, we know. And we know we're drawing a Shiryu. 3 2Ks is good. We can probably defend the Inazuma at this point. Which is solid. And we have 1 more Shiryu. Yeah, we can bounce that. That's fine. Rest of the boat. 3 more Don. 4 Don. So you can swing like 9 plus not enough. Do you know what? We might get somewhere this game. We actually might. No. No. 2k. Which 2k? Kaya? Yeah, always Kaya. This can be useful. This is what I was... Yeah, absolutely not. Cancel. Cancel. 2k. 2k. Get that out of here. Shiryu is stunned. Oh, no. No, we drew the fourth one. Bro, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. That's the last one. It's the one card I didn't want to draw. So what happens when you're playing a bit of a gambling type deck, huh? It is what it is. We'll go... I mean, we may as well new Camelot. There is absolutely nothing we can draw that is worse than this Shiryu. I guess the one remaining Jinbei. No way. Yeah, it's fine. Cancel. Yeah. It was like if we draw like a blocker there, like a Duval or a Pedro or something, I would have played it. And we've got to go everything at face to kill him fast because we're not going to live much longer. So we have no more Shiryus. This is the last one. the final Shiryu. It's like the final countdown, but scuffed. Oh, we should have bounced this. Fuck, I fucked up there. I forgot that has an onboard effect, I'll be honest. I just forgot this has an onboard effect. That's my bad. At least he took one. Get us out of here. Draw 4. As not the greatest. 3-1Ks, not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of 3-1Ks. But one of these will be able to attack. Which is incredible. My only aim... I think I want to kill him this turn. Or at least try to. We could just use these. Let's just use the carrots. Lorpo. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be able to take this out. This is frozen. We've got to win in 2 turns. We've got to win in 2 turns. Maybe this Hannibal can do something. He can play out the Luffy. Luffy isn't going to do anything this turn, but Luffy is just... It's just 2 guys for next turn. The fact that we lose the Inazuma does suck. Coffin Boat. 7. Maybe we don't lose the Inazuma. I thought he was just swinging all out, but he's not. He's deployed the Coffin Boat. Where did he rest? No, he rested the boat, of course. He's leaving a bunch of Dons active. Fair enough. In that case, do I want to counter this? We take with 6 cards. We could Duval. I think we're just Hanyabaling next turn, to be honest. Animals is a 4. But we do want... I don't think I want to counter with everything here. You have 3 swings. If you can rest this. Okay, it's completely useless. Kaya. Kaya's not bad. Start with 11. We're threatening like 16 here. Try to pass me. Rest of the vote goes to 11. 1k more. Gives the 2k. That's not bad. Do we need the Hannibal? What if we just go with the Duval blocker? Could even play out another new Karma land, cycle out the Monkey D. Luffy. Because then we'll get more aggression. We still got a good bit of counter here. I think I'm tossing the Luffy. I think we're just playing a blocker here. I think we're just playing Duval. Are we going to play another Newcomer land? I want to play this, because if we can guarantee there's like a 2k, I'll use an extra Karma land. But then we do run the risk of the Duval getting triggered. I'm going to swing 9. We know he has that Mihawk in hand as well, right? That Mihawk is a brick. Trichilia Cosm. Okay. Over-countered. Didn't need to do that. Just threw away a 2k. Okay. I can't risk the Duval getting triggered. It's too risky. I think doing a 9 here is fine, though. 9 versus 10 right now, it's not the biggest deal. So let's just go 9. We'll see what the Duval gets us. As to whether or not we play out another new Karma land. Okay, he doesn't throw away a 2k for no reason that time. Good play. Oh, it does actually. Yeah, start placing on top. These two. If we play the Karma land, draw this, trash this, and this. No, they only ever trash one thing, but we can get a 2k. The 0 cost is just better though, right? Yeah. Yeah, and we'll just toss a Hannibal. If we toss 2 things, we draw a 2k and a brick. There's no reason to. So we're just going to not, and then we'll just pass. Hand is 2k, 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 1k essentially. We have this Duval blocker. So despite not playing anything that turn, I think we're actually still in a good spot. I think we are. Only 2 Shiryus this game as well. We drew the 3rd Shiryu draw was, or the 4th one was giga unlucky as well. That was an insanely unlucky draw on that Shiryu. I think he did make a misplay earlier on though, didn't he? One of his swings I think was wrong. I forget exactly. 10 cost Dofla could bonus if he has 10 cost Dofla. 7. We have to save. We have to counter this. Because he could very easily have, like, the ape to rest this. Ape to rest this. It gets ordered on back. It's 9. It's like a 12, 13, 7, 9, 11. Actually, we're good. Could take that. 7, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, we can counter a 12 here. Can genuinely counter a 12. DMG, fine. I mean, that's worse than the monkey. It's 1 don worse. Yep, it's fine. It's just 11, 13 now. 12, 12. Well, we might as well take the first one. Just the can't split. 12. 7. 9. 11. 14. GG's. GG's. Ivankov, let's go. Just go 10 with Shitty. 10 with Shitty. GG's. Fun game though against Mihawk. We did chain the Giga Hannibal combo into double Shiryu. Pretty good, but we did get also some pretty unlucky draws in milling the 4th Shiryu. We could have made that game go on like way longer if we'd had one more, just boop the Lorpo. There's no pressure. No pressure. And I think you can see the power of the little blockers and the carrot. She came up, she was pretty cool. I think the little like 1 and 2 costs that you put into this deck will just increase your odds of hitting your high roll. Even though, like, make no mistake, this is a high roll. you're gambling with this deck. It's just a bit of fun. Okay, dude, I'm just here trying to have fun, and this guy's like, no fun allowed. You will play into Blackbeard. Hey, at least our Shiryu is on play won't fire. So we can, yeah, we can just play an 8-10, I guess. It's kind of, I think we're just kind of fucked. Let's take first, I guess. No. Boggy, I choose you. I mean, this is probably pretty good. This Luffy's probably pretty good. And bounce a 4 when attacking is not bad. Yeah, let's just take that. And then pass. Would love to see Hannibal, you know. What I'm going to do. My goat, Hannibal. At least if there's Lafitte, we can battle Lafitte with the buggy. Spoke it into existence. But yeah, I think this matchup is going to be dreadful. Genuinely just dreadful. I mean, it's alright. 3-1, 7-5, nothing funky. Pew! He has to use his leader effect from this turn, because if we have Hannibal, he can get smoked by Hannibal. We don't have Hannibal, but he's not to know that. He should definitely use his leader effect, and if he doesn't, I'm going to feel really upset, because I don't fucking have Hannibal. I'm going to be really upset if that happens. This is his age. Sure. Lafitte, okay. Doc Hugh, Lafitte, the Goon Squad. We've got a leader effect. He does, okay. At least I don't feel salty about that. Let's go with this. Give him the old draw 1, trash 1. This does give the Jinbei rush, which is kind of nice. This Pedro's useless because of Doc Q. Next turn, I mean, if he gives us the on-plays, we can Ivankov. This Shiryu is just never good, right? It's just never good. It's just never good, right? It's an 8-10. 10 beard, 5-5. We'll counter. Give the Pedro, seeing as he's completely useless. 5 for Q's, very nice. And turned off our on plays, right? So we're probably just playing Luffy in that case. Let's do the draw 1, trash 1. Ditch this. Yeah, we'll swing into the feet. Then just play the Luffy. He does have a when attacking if he doesn't get removed. It's a big ask, but we'll see. You never know. 5-5. We'll counter out again. I'll give a Kaya. This might be useful. This Inazuma, you never know. You never know. Kaya, never useful. We're not going to get her on play. Trashy Van Auger turns it into Van Auger. Yeah, this was not the matchup I was envisioning when I got on and was like, oh, I want to have some fun playing some fun, shitty Ivankov deck. It's like stinky Blackbeard, like... Whatever. Burger, sure. We're probably just Jinbei then, right? So let's go 6. Is it worth it KOing these? It's probably worth it to KO the Doc. Let's go with this. Draw 1, trash 1. Yeah, we don't need you. Cancel. Then we'll go 10-5. I think just making him have some kind of... Making him play another KO option. As he's not got the stage. I lied. Black Hole. Doc Q. Oh, he's back. Great. I love it. So pleased. Oh boy, I love Blackbeard. I love Blackbeard. Such a fun deck. Fucking hell, man. Yep, don't have my abilities. What a treat. What's this do? Bounce to 2. Honestly, Let's use that trigger. Get this shit out of here. Yeah, I'll count it to 6. He just plays it again, sure. I guess the zero cost acted as a 3k counter, whatever. A 2k counter, yeah, that's what I meant. It's just Jinbei again. It's just Jinbei again. Hmm? There's a chance! There's a chance. Goodbye, Shiryu. Nope. There's a chance, because we can turn off blockers with Hina. If he just plays out one blocker, we can turn it off with Hina. We can't turn off that blocker, actually. Yeah, we just lose, right? Did he do black hole? I can't read it. I'm going to assume he did. Have a 1k. Have a 1k. Have a 2k. Yeah, it's just over, right? I forgot about Stinky Blackbeard. Why am I not playing Red Rock? Why am I not playing Red Rock? Yeah, we're black holed. I mean, I can draw one, trash one. It's just cooked, right? Anything we play gets removed. I guess we can swing 15 and maybe he doesn't have double 2s. I went better than expected. That went better than expected, you know? I mean, he can go 10 with Doc. Oh, be at it anyway. Oh no, I'm upset about it. Yeah, GG's, well played, man. This is not the matchup I was expecting when I queued him Ivankov. I don't know. Maybe Blackbeard's good again. He certainly seemed really shit last set because of Emu. I don't see that matchup having changed into the new stuff. I mean, you don't really want to KO Boa's stuff because she burns your life. Into Mihawk, most of his stuff is not on plays, so that's not great. I feel like this deck's still bad, but it has demolished Ivankov, so how bad can it truly be? Going into Bonney, I'm guessing this is the new the Thriller Bark build. That's the words I was trying to think of. I don't think this is good enough. No, because I don't see Hannibal or Inazuma. We're going first. We really need to hit the combo, so I'm good on Molly. Ask and ye shall receive, I guess. We take those. As much... If we take this, if we just don't play anything next turn, or take a life, we're kind of fine. Oh no, we're on odds. We're on odds. We do not want the Shiryu. We want him to be in the deck. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just take another Inazuma. It's all good. Tudon, I don't know, maybe he'll play... I was going to say maybe he'll play the Lilith, but he didn't. It's not really anything I'm looking for from the buggy. Next turn, I think we're just Hanyaballing, discarding Carrot. Or discarding 3 cards. And, yeah, keeping everything in hand here I think is fine. We can 0 cost out of his swing, which is likely 7. And then Hanyabal away the final 3 cards. Yeah, whatever the top deck is, and yeah, I guess we're ditching this in the Zoomers, whatever. So we'll just... I'll stop stalling. I'll swing 5. Apologies to Checo. Cool, he takes. No trigger. You'd love to see it. 5 again. Could have set up a couple of dudes, but like I say, he just says, yeah, it's the thriller mark. My first game actually playing into this in a deck that is not Gecko Moria, so I'm interested to see how this goes. Yeah, we'll go 0 cost, discarding Inazuma. Fuck. Because then I'll play this turn. It's very, very simple. 5 leads, Hannibal, trash everything, play out Inazuma, draw 4. Good stuff. And then from there, we'll see what we get. Draw 4. It's not great, honestly. The Luffy's okay. The Luffy is okay. That's not an amazing draw, though. Not a huge fan of that. Yeah, we'll go no blocker 2k there. Yeah, because we don't have anything specifically 4-7. He trashes our life. I don't love you. I don't love you at all. I'm taking that. Pedro. We can Luffy away... Next time I think we're just shittying. So we can Luffy away the Jinbei and the Hina to bounce the Kiku. Play the Pedro. And then we get a draw 2 from Inazuma. We won't get to draw everything. That's okay. Let's go 5 lead. And we do want to keep up aggression. Go 6 lead. Go 7 lead. Takes. Does he get a trigger? Not that worried about Satori, honestly. It's annoying. But it is what it is. We will use this. We'll toss Jinbei and Hina to bounce this. And then we'll play out Pedro. End of turn, we just draw 2. But still good. I mean, it's 2k and a 1k. That's not bad. And this Pedro is a blocker, which is solid. I think we want to take as little damage as possible this turn. But we do have to remember this Luffy has double attack. And next turn we are going to boop whatever we can. This Inazuma needs to live, though. The Inazuma needs to live. So when you don't have this on the board, it's just so much harder to play the game, right? It's just so much harder. And that's why the little chump blockers, I think, are very important. Being on 9, I wouldn't mind keeping the Pedro, but I'd rather use it and not lose my Inazuma than not use it and then lose the Inazuma. You know what I mean? 7 to 5. What's this going to be for 7? I don't know. Not another one of these. Stussy? Stussy seems good. Don't mind taking this. I really don't want to lose this Inazuma. That's not a great draw, though. Did not want to see that. Flame Split. Oh, okay, that's bad. He might be able to take out our Inazuma now. I guess I should have just insta-blocked, but... 8 to 6. I'm fine with that one going. Yeah, I'm fine with the Hannibal going. So if this is 9 to Inazuma, then that's fine. 7 to Inazuma is also fine. 7 to Leader is also fine. We're just kind of fine here. We can go 2k, 1k regardless. And playing this does nothing, so we can just... potentially we can ditch it again. Yeah. That worked out better than expected. Not going to lie. That's perfect. We can just use this and trash these two to boop this. We might even just win here, right? There's no need to risk it. There's no need to risk it. What if he gets a bunch of random shitty triggers? Is that how we lose? That might be how we lose, actually. Six here. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. Well, if he's letting that go. Boop that and gain double attack. Just counter out both. Cool. Now we'll go 7. Takes. So you get a trigger. Draw 4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We got 5k counter. We've still got our Pedro. So even if he blaze slices again, flame split, whatever it's called, the one goes event. I think we're good here. So he can blaze slice and Bonney, but then we just have to counter a 7 and a 5, which we can. Incredible. Even if he has the God curve. Or the God 2 cards. Not much of a curve, is it? He definitely didn't have a God curve last turn. Last turn was terrible. Last turn was genuinely very bad. We know he still has a Kiku in hand as well, I think. Oh no, he trashed this with the Satori trigger. Ignore me. Yeah, I think the only trigger there that actually loses us the game is Olin. Yeah, I think Olin trigger, which he's not playing. Bonney, does he have another Blaze Slice? Yeah, clearly not. Oh, you already put the Don here, didn't he? No blocker, 0 cost. Look at that. Resolve. And we just block. Cool, GG's, well played to our Bonney opponent. This deck's gone better than I thought. I might just cut it there. I'm not sure I feel like pushing my luck with this one too much. My win rate's pretty good at the minute. Might just cut there. We're blocking. Always with luck. Resolve. Jeez. We've also got that Jinbei. Just go 10 with Shinny. See what comes out. See what the last trigger is. It's a Perona. A nice blocker, bro. Nice blocker. Yep, GG's. Hey, who knew Ivankov can beat Thriller Bark Bonney? Small rant. I've been on X a lot in the last couple of days. Say what you want for that. It's probably not the healthiest. I'm seeing so many people posting lists of random leaders for these Thriller Bark cards in. I just don't think the cards are very good. I really just don't think the cards are very good. I don't know we're playing pretty shitty Ivankov. Like, he's not playing a deck to expect to beat Ivankov, particularly. But I just don't think this is a good... Like, these cards are good. Like, in Moria, you get so much more value, right? Because you can kill the Hogback, summon Perona, you can kill Perona, you can kill Absalom, you get way more, like, options. But playing these in random decks, like, what's the point? We're just turning every deck into Casino 5k body. I really don't get it. I think... I don't know, it's just been tilting me seeing so many lists of, like, interesting leaders, and I'm like, oh, yo, what this guy's played Robin? Like, what's Robin doing? And it's just, oh yeah, cool, shitty Thriller Bark guys. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I'm just a hater, but I certainly am a hater of this engine. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. But hey, well played to our opponent. We got his ass with the... Mainly this Luffy, honestly. This Luffy was fire. So thanks for watching. What do you think? Bloody Blackbeard. Who playing Blackbeard, man? Get him out. Stinky Blackbeard. But yeah, kind of demolished that yellow Bonney, honestly. That game was not even close. And the Mihawk game was quite commanding as well. When you see this combo early, it's very good. When you do not see this combo, it's very bad. A second search would go a long way. I think if they wanted to make this like a serious deck, which I don't think it ever would be. But yeah, a second searcher would be cool alongside the buggy. I mean, I guess you'd have your stage who's kind of an extra searcher. This little weenie package feels really good. Certainly the Pedro, the Carrot, and the Duval all feel very strong. The 2Ks, I mean, they don't come up much, but like I say, I wanted ones that have some kind of impact. And I don't know, I'm talking so much about Ivankov. It's fucking Ivankov. Like, the deck is a meme. The face is a meme. Look at this. But hey, I hope you enjoyed watching those games. I did have fun playing this deck. Don't think we'll be playing much more of this deck. Definitely not going to be taking it to locals. Can't be arsed buying all these cards. If nothing else. But hey, now's probably the best he's ever been. Concerning. Hope you have a nice day.